So here we go. The Cerberus lab is in the next star system, apparently. So we'll go there directly. Over to Decorus. The lab's right there. I'm just gonna quickly check.
Signal confirmed.
Yep, there's something here. Credits. I like it. And that's half of what's here, so what's the other half? There it is, fuel. There's no Reapers here, so we can ping to our heart's content. That's a nice little refill. And before we launch this mission, we're gonna go and do some upgrades down in the shuttle bay. Because now we can afford many more upgrades. So we're gonna max out the Valiant. I think. Yeah, here we go. And we could also max out the particle rifle. And the Hurricane. Let's do all of that. Very good. Now when we go here, we have our really great power recharge. And I still don't know if we can afford to carry all three weapons and maintain a decent power recharge, but you can see this is not bad now. At this stage, we're only minus 23. Which, if I look at my powers, like Adrenaline Rush is on a 10-second recharge? I don't like that. 10 seconds is a long time. 10 seconds is a long time in a firefight. So when we take this off and we go from minus 20 something to plus 150, and then we check our powers, we're at 3.6 seconds, which is much better as a cooldown time. Much better. Now, what that means for us is potentially we might have to sacrifice one of these. We might have to not carry the Valiant or not carry the Hurricane in order to carry the particle beam here. I think it's going to be the Valiant that goes. Sorry, Valiant, you were fun while you lasted, but this particle rifle is like one of the best weapons in the game. So there you have it. We might... You know, I can use this for close range and then drop the Hurricane maybe. Keep the Valiant and the particle rifle. It's an option. What does that give us? Plus 10%, so that should put us, I'm going to guess, somewhere in the 8-second cooldown range. And that's just a guess. I don't know. We'll see if I'm right. 7.4 seconds, not bad. Can we live with a 7.4 second cooldown? We can try. Now this mission that we're about to hit does not require us to engage in long distance combat, I don't believe. So we're going to stick with our close range armaments for now. But later on, we might want to make space in our weight capacity for a sniper rifle. And not necessarily the Valiant. I mean, I like the Valiant, but there are other weapons. Sanctum, a freezing ice storm garden world. Let's check it out. What, I can't bring Javik? Why can't I bring Javik? But he looks too dumb, by the way. He looks way too dumb with that mask on, so we'll go with this. This is the least dumb thing that he has. I'm really mystified as to why I can't bring Javik on this mission. Do I need to go talk to him again to make him a usable teammate? I don't know. Well, I guess Liara and James will have to do for now. James, you should be using this. And that. That's good. Liara, you're good. We have 4 points. But I think we'll save them for now. I mean, it wouldn't be terrible, actually, to unlock Frag Grenade. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I think so, actually. I'd like to have frag grenade available. It's a... If we're going to be running especially longer cooldown, we'll need frag grenades because they do not need a cooldown. And therefore it's a sort of a free skill to use. I'm trying to think how I want to level up Liara. Eventually I will want some level of stasis. Because it's such a useful ability in you know, an emergency situation. The question is, what would I give up to get it? Because I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to get all levels of all things. For now, we'll just hang on to these points. I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet. And James, honestly, it's fine. It's all fine. Let's go.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Oh, yeah? Let's talk to the man.
Through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech.
Oh, really?
We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Alright, dude, you got it. You know, in Mass Effect 2, I always wondered if there were actually any pilots in these vessels, in these shuttles. Because we never saw any. It was hinted that there was a pilot, because Shepard at one point banged on the cockpit door to send a signal to that pilot. So it was just implied that there was a pilot. So,
Commander, I'm tracking some attack with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
okay.
On my way.
First, before we get going, Liara, you do that. Actually, no, James, you gotta do this, don't you? Yeah, you do. We messed up with James. I'm gonna go see if I can reset his powers at some point and fix that. I don't want Incendiary as a group power for him.
As you wish.
Alright, so he's good there. And then you can switch over to that. And now I can apply my powers. So the combination of incendiary ammunition with the particle beam and its tremendously high fire rate is extremely powerful. That's what makes it one of the better weapons in the game. And frankly, since the DLC that it came in was a paid DLC, you can kind of consider this paid to win. Oh, one more thing before we get going. We need to put the frag grenade there. So our frag grenade is going to be 4. We'll try to remember that. We'll try to remember that. Oh, hello, friend. This gun has no ammunition requirements. It actually has regenerating ammunition in a way that's similar to Mass Effect 1. But if we actually use up all of the ammunition, it triggers a pretty bad cooldown. You can see how the beam gets a bit brighter and the noise gets a bit stronger as the particle rifle warms up. What did we get for that? 150 experience. Fantastic. What's going on here? Let's just double check this place before we investigate this, which is apparently the object of our search. And this also might be something that we need to investigate. Just Reaper Tech, you know? Sitting out in the open. It's no problem at all just having Reaper Tech out in the open. What's this? Journal entry. Personal log. C to Lavi. Finally here. Wow, the troops are really intense. No one smiles. Suicide on capture orders. Holy shit. Cerberus is going nuts, dude. I want to investigate this place just to make sure I don't miss anything. What's this? Failed Medigel experiment.
Will only lead to Medigel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
Okay. Apparently there's somebody on the Citadel that wants this information. That's good. Alright, let's go. Deactivate. Whatever that means.
Well, that's
That
looking.
looks like part of the human Reaper that we killed in Mass Effect 2. Yeah. Just pick up a Reaper artifact. I always feel safe carrying Reaper artifacts. It's not dangerous at all. No risk of indoctrination whatsoever. Here, you take it. Ah, enemy spawned.
Located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Where did they spawn? Here? Oh, shit. I actually did not want to use that, but that's fine. No, no, no. I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. That's what I wanted. Using the particle rifle, the way I should do it is actually I should hit the what's it called? The proximity mine first, because the using the proximity mine interrupts the beam. You see what I mean? It interrupts it like that, and I don't want the beam to be interrupted. I want the beam to continue so that it can power up. Wow, that guy really hurt me. I mean, I should have been paying attention, but there you have it. There's a grenade there. Oh, these guys are after me. The forward roll is actually not the most efficient. Oh, god damn it. There's the guys there too. Here, we need to go to a different weapon for now. We might die. We might die here. It might be worth my while to use a medkit, but we'll see. We're working just with our shields right now. But you can see the problem with the particle rifle is because it has really high DPS, but that DPS is contingent upon actually staying out of cover and shooting, which is never great.
I'm on it. It appears to be Reaper tech, but the signature is new to me.
Test. Second sample secure. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Head got hot. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire.
Oh no,
Scratch that.
not Steve.
Rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
I mean, this didn't seem like a terrible position.
Never said it would be easy.
Alright, so where can we put you guys somewhere useful? Put somebody there and somebody there. That might be good. Yes, that might be good. No, no, Liara. There. Liara? I gotta bust you out of cover. Liara, what are you doing? Can I punch through this little gap with this thing? It's actually not very effective to do it this way. See, this is a kind of situation where I do miss the sniper rifle, but it's not mandatory that we have the sniper rifle here. Because what we can do is float them. And then problem solved. Alright, so that grenade toss looks pretty effective. Liara, why are you still there? Come here. Now go there.
Got it.
Why are you insisting on taking that terrible cover? Go there. Wow, she's really obstinate. Go here, Liara. For fuck's sake. Are you good? Alright, finally you're good. You have to kill this guy before Cortez comes back? I guess. Where is he? He must be here. He triggered something. Right? There he is.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
I guess that was just one wave.
I can do this all day.
I mean, we'll see. We might need to. See, right there when I let off for a second, it was actually really bad. God damn it. God damn it. It's actually really bad. What can we do here? Definitely a grenade wouldn't hurt. And definitely a singularity wouldn't hurt.
Lieutenant,
Last day, Commander.
just stay focused and keep at it.
We need to spam grenades here. If there's ever a case to use grenades, now is the time. Alright.
Cortez, you copy.
Alright. Let me see if I can't snag some more ammunition
You'll
here.
make it. Let's just keep the landing
Yeah.
pad clear.
Need to clear out the landing pad, apparently. Yeah, man, the particle beam is good, but you see, you have to do this thing. This reload animation takes ages if we have to reload it. Really, dude? Can I get the thing that I asked for, Liara? Thanks. You know, I don't like coming up that way, so let's go this way. And by the way, my shield is about to... It's on its final breath there. What's this guy doing? Well, he can explode. What's this? It's a thing. I almost missed it. What can we do with this guy? I don't have a lot of options for... Oh. Liara, why is your gun not equipped with warp ammo?
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Okay. Let's see if we can't trouble this guy. Oh, damn it, I did it again. But Adrenaline Rush has the property of reloading the gun. Not completely, but it does reload it a bit. How did he not die, dude? That grenade was pretty much at his feet, wasn't it? I thought it was. I need to reload. What am I doing here? I'm just being cavalier about things. Die, die, die. Damn, dude. I wish I hadn't lost my health in that first battle. Because every time I did take down my shields, I'm just about to go down for sure. Teammates, can you do something about him, please? And wow, that did knock him down. Alright. Liara is blocked, but we'll just end the mission rather than spend the Medigel. So, what did we get out of all that?
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility.
And that's the multiplayer missions. So what did we learn? We learned that the particle rifle is pretty good, but it requires so much face time to sort of get up to its maximum DPS that it's a bit risky to use. I'm not sure about it, to be honest with you. I mean, it's clearly really great, and particularly for my teammates, I think it's great. But for me, I'm wondering. I'm wondering if I wouldn't be better off with weapons that have a less FaceTime intensive approach. Cerberus. What did we get from Cerberus? I mean, this is the research data that we got from that lab. And here are the things that we've been picking up. Team Zeta, we picked them up. The Agincourt, we got that. Team Delta, we got that. There's more. What else? Shanghai, we picked it up. A flotilla that we randomly found somewhere in the galaxy. All of the things. Well, there you go. We got that out of the way.
See the feed from Palvin? It's brutal. And the maze the Turians are holding.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Mm-hmm.
Commander, you may want to check in on shuttle pilot Cortez down in the armory.
Why?
Commander? Commander?
What's up with Cortez? This is... Okay, so this Shepard, now that we've done that mission, they're going to tell us about the multiplayer. We're getting reinforcements. A group of recruits calling themselves the N7 Special Ops. Why they chose to do this is beyond me. Why BioWare chose to call the multiplayer characters N7 Special Ops, I don't know why. They're not technically N7, but I'm willing to let the nickname slide. Why? Why not just give them another name? Call them N8. Call them M7. Call them anything else. But I don't know why they had this duplication. Because what? Did they think the players would care? I'm not sure what that was about. Anyway, thanks for telling me that there's a multiplayer. I've already known that for quite some time. So, apparently I need to go talk to Cortez about something.
They're everywhere. You just get taken to. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Alright, so Steve is bummed out, I guess, because he's listening to recordings of his dead husband. Lieutenant Cortez is...
I love you. But I know
His
you.
husband
Don't make me an anchor. Promise me,
died.
Steve.
That's the person we're listening to right now.
Don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends.
You see that Shepard looks like really uncomfortable about being here. Like normally we're quite cool with just overhearing things, but...
I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
Alright, remember that he cared. Let it go. Remember that he cared, I guess.
I'm sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
I'm very uncomfortable
He
with
was
the whole
afraid I
deal
would
here.
let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits. There's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I
Why
mean,
not?
What's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Will you get over yourself?
And we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... Well, to be honest... I've never felt this alone as I do right now.
Alright, I'm here for you is definitely not what I'm saying, because there is a possible romance path for Shepard with Cortez, and we are avoiding it.
We all die alone. In the end, you're defined by what you've done.
I don't know what it's going to take to trigger it, but I'm avoiding it.
You're right. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you.
You better
It's
not.
just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
You can handle it.
You also have to handle it, because I'm ordering you to. Handle it. Alright, on the weapons front. Once again, I like this particle rifle. It's pretty good. However, for this next mission on Palvin, we're definitely going to need something with range, I think. And we may come back to this, especially when we get a couple more levels of incendiary ammunition. We might come back to this later. And also if I at some point get a concentration mod or enhanced scope. I think accuracy is not a problem, although being able to see through smoke would be cool. I think I'll just take the raw damage, 5%. That'll be better probably, right? But yeah, once we can get maybe some ultralight materials for this thing, it might get to the point where the trade-off is worth it to carry all three. Or maybe if we get like better levels of ultralight for the SMG, because right now we have ultralight 1, which isn't going to make a big difference. I presume higher levels of ultralight will make a bigger difference. For now, we'll go with this and see how it works. We'll have opportunities to reevaluate our decisions later. Would I carry a backup pistol or something? Something very light. That wouldn't be a bad idea, to be honest with you. Just in case, right? Just in case you run low on ammunition without the particle rifle. We'll do that. We'll just keep that as a backup option. We'll see how that goes. Hello, dog.
Stay.
I have to say, as dogs go, this one's not that interesting. Alright. Off we go. And we will next hit the Turian homeworld. After we've seen whatever there is to see in this mass relay system. Which I don't know if we'll be able to scan it for free or not. What's this? Franklin and Watson? Home to 2 Alliance spaceports, so you're pretty much guaranteed to find something here.
I found something.
Right? What do we got? Another flotilla just lost somewhere on the planet. Javelin missile launchers. Just sitting there. That's 50% of the assets, which means there's something else out here. I'm gonna check this one just because there's a Reaper right there. No, there's nothing there. It's probably fuel, right? I mean, if it's fuel, and if it's in this area around the mass relay where they commonly are, there's a chance I could ping it just by flying over it. There's a chance. But that's not super interesting to do, and I'm not gonna spend the time. We'll ping this one. Nope. Is it in here? Nope. Is it up here? There it is. Got it. Got the fuel. And we out. Bye, Reapers.